Hi everyone, welcome to the Golden Nuggets podcast, and this is Podium episode 2. My name is Hanafi, and next to me I have Ame. And today's episode, we have a real estate agent, also known as SN Jana, also known as the Kilat Tagger.
Yeah. So Hanafi, can you share with the listeners what is a tagger?
We should be asking her, bro.
Okay, so Jana, first of all, how are you?
Fine, Alhamdulillah.
You okay? Are you nervous or anything?
A little bit because I don't know where to look at.
Okay.
So
You can look at us, but your camera is the middle one.
Okay.
Okay, so just now Hanafi introduced you as the Kilat Tagger. Can you share with the listeners what exactly is a tagger?
Okay. Tagger is someone who actually presents the new projects or condo, which means to say an agent will bring their buyers and we as the taggers will present it to the agent's buyers. So it's like working together with the main agent to market or to brief on the projects to the buyers. Yes.
Okay. And are taggers also agents?
Yes lah.
or in other words, must taggers be agents?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
It's the first step is to be an agent first.
Okay.
Yeah. So tagger is basically like another I would say another avenue where you can generate a bit more of income. So because when you do new projects, you are in the sales force. And then if you are a bit better or you want to go deeper into really new projects, then you try to become a tagger. Because the agents trust you to know almost everything about the projects.
Okay.
And you are supposed to present.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means the agents that brings in the client to the development itself, they may not be 100% know everything about that development itself, is it?
To be honest, 50% don't know much.
Okay.
So
okay.
they'll be happily bringing their clients to us. Okay, so this is my tagger. So we'll present.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we touch more about the tagger part, can you share a bit of your own background? Who is Jana before the real estate journey?
And please help me continue with why Kilat Tagger.
Oh,
Why that nickname?
okay. We have 5 hours. Okay, so I was actually an educator before an agent. Okay, so I'm doing like even coaching, sports, netball at that time. That was like maybe 10 years ago or more. 10 years ago or more. And then,
But when you say educator, means like teacher in a school or?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the mainstream schools, and my last one was the early childhood.
Okay.
So I really wanted to go to the foundation. Really, how do these kids? Why do they behave like that?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was very keen to go into that. So after that, like I think about 3 years or so, I do a bit of part time for real estate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just to have a feel whether I like the work and stuff like that. So of course, the most attractive, you all know it lah.
Yeah.
The income lah. Must make it clear.
Yeah.
But part-time also you can make a sizable income?
Yes, but you are really stretched.
Okay.
So I run in between lunches. I go back on the dot.
Okay.
Like if sometimes the parents pick up the children late, right? I'll be like, lambatnya. Because childcare ends at 7.
Yeah.
So usually that's when we start to do
The viewings.
like viewings
Yeah.
and
The golden hour, they call it.
somewhat from like 7:30 to 9:30 PM weekdays. Weekends of course a bit different. Yeah. So when I realized that business getting good, and more referrals coming in, so I decided let's give it all out.
Okay. It's an interesting journey from a childcare teacher and then you become a real estate agent. A lot of people are always afraid to take that leap of faith. What is the one best advice that you can give them for those who are still thinking whether I should do it or not?
Okay. Of course, on the onset, right, it looks like you said, income is good and all that. Okay, but realistically speaking, you must always be prepared. It's like going into a war. You must know what you want to do, and you must have backup. So meaning to say, if you decide to go like full force into it, you must have some buffer.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are not born with a silver spoon where step into the industry. Okay, there's somebody who wants to buy condo from you. So it takes time. But I knew from the start that I wanted to do first was new condos.
Okay.
That was my target.
Okay.
I wanted to just go straight into new condos because I read, I saw, and I heard, wow, new condos. Okay. And I've always like so intrigued into going into show flats.
Okay.
Yeah. So my first step when I become a real estate agent was, okay, I want to focus on new projects or new condos. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And another thing, perhaps another advice, especially for those who wants to get into the real estate industry. For you, you are with ERA. Why do you choose ERA when there's a lot of other estate agencies out there?
Probably at that time, like I'm less than 10 years into this line, but during that time, maybe 7-8 years ago, I only know of like ERA or Propnex. Maybe I like read. There's actually someone, my sister's friend or something, and you don't know anything, right? So she said, why not you join my friend? You see, in this industry, you have to be with someone that, number one, you can get along.
Yeah.
And the most important is really trust. Someone that can be trusted. Especially for newbies, right? You don't know anything. So if you join somebody or a group that you don't know, and it's always like a question mark. Is this the proper, or am I going with the right person? But if it's a recommended, especially from my own family member, of course lah, I trust her. And Alhamdulillah, I'm still with my manager.
Okay. Yeah, because it's quite common, right, within the industry for them to change managers along the way.
Yes, that is so. Yeah, so that's also because some agents out there, they market themselves well, social media, and so they would think, oh, okay, this is the manager that I want to join. He's so successful, or she's so good. But for me, I choose to do it through recommendation.
Okay.
Because I believe in that lah.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, you also mentioned about the buffer thing, and different people have different number in terms of the buffer. What was your buffer?
In general, people will say you must have at least 6 months. Right, of your cash buffer. But I really wanted to go all out, so I wanted to push myself. So I told myself within 3 months, it's make or break.
Okay.
Yeah. September, yeah. So I think on the 3rd month or the 4th month, I managed to close a new launch. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You see me at the condo, standing by the car park. Hello, sir. Would you like to attend to the show flat? It was literally hard work.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you yourself had that buffer of like 6 months before you actually jump?
I had 3 months.
You had 3 months.
3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Yeah. So that was the push lah. Sometimes in life you need that push, right?
Yeah.
Then you okay, chiong lah. Go for it.
That's another thing. A lot of agents or a lot of people who aspire to be agents, they maybe like you, they only have 3 months. Some may not even have. And those who don't have or have a small amount, yes, their mindset of make or break is strong. But at the same time, there are some people, although they want to enter with that kind of mindset, it just doesn't work out for them. Do you often see this kind of cases, and what would your advice be for them that would be different from others?
Okay, I've heard and I know certain cases like this. Okay, so that is why we go back to where I mentioned earlier. Who you join is very important. Okay, why? Because this is when the person that you join or your manager should be the one assisting, guiding, helping you.
Okay.
So for starters, maybe. I mean, this is not something that I would tell all managers to do, but maybe like what you said, for someone who is very determined, really got some buffer, but just couldn't make it. Maybe as managers, we share listings with the newbies.
Okay.
We do it together. Yeah, even though like managers, you don't get 100% of the comm, but you are also helping your associates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By helping your associate, maybe he gets like, he feels it,
Yeah.
and he's probably more determined,
Motivation.
motivated, and then he probably want to like work harder, or maybe because through that deal he gets a referral or something. Yeah. So this is what I always believe, that joining the right person and the right group is very important, because the support. I feel it that is different now as compared to like maybe 3-5 years ago. It's not just you are very determined or you have the buffer. No, the support you need from your manager and your group is very important. Very important. Yeah, you cannot be joining someone and then sign on the paper. Okay, you find your own listing.
Yeah. Hands off. Very hands off.
Yes,
Cannot have
it's
that.
very tough. It's very tough. Yeah.
In what way was your own manager different from others?
Okay, because I was I'm different, not she. She was very excited. She was like second, third day to show me all the things about how to do HDB to get lead and all that. And then I just push aside all the 3 files I remember, and she remembered clearly. And I told her, babe, sorry lah, I think I want to do condo first.
Okay.
So she was stunned. Okay. So like for her, she told me herself, honestly, she doesn't do much, or she doesn't
Condo,
do
new launch.
especially new launch. New launch is a bit different, right?
Yeah. Then how like that?
Yeah. So so I look at her, she look at me. Then I say, I'm sorry, but this is really what I want to do. Then she said, okay, I'm also sorry, but I don't really do this. But never mind. We can always try to get help. Yeah, because I'm in Explorer focus group, in Explorer group. So it's a huge group with like, I think now maybe 2,000 over members.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In just the
Explorer group.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my God, they have different expertise, and
Okay.
one of them is new condo.
I see.
So I learn a lot from this group.
Okay.
And going to show flats, I can just go on my own. No? I'll just go and then I listen about how they present and all that, and that's how I learn. But my manager was there. She support me in terms of like, hey, maybe you can ask this person, or maybe you can check with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, she may not know the information and facts, but she was there.
Okay.
Yeah, to like give me moral support and stuff lah.
Wow. So at that point of time, was your manager also like just a few years in the industry, or
definitely
it's just
longer.
that she only focused on HDB throughout?
Yeah, solely.
Okay, I
solely
see.
on
No wonder.
HDB. Yeah.
Okay. And then just now you mentioned you have about 3.5 months buffer, right? But the thing is, I think a lot of people know that in the real estate industry, the commissions will take like 3
Another
months
3 more months. Yeah.
to actually get the commissions. So what you are saying is, on your first month, in your first what is it called, show flat that you actually help to promote, you immediately get a closing, or how was it like?
So in my first month that I joined Full Force, right? Yeah, September. So about 1 month later, I managed to close a walk-in.
So on the second month you close a walk-in.
Walk-in. Yeah.
Bro, walk in, bro. You know.
Hi, I know. So they walk in from outside to come into the show flat.
Yeah. No appointment. No appointment.
Yeah. At that time, the walk-in was like, it's a lot more than now.
I see.
So I managed to close, but like what you said, the commission is like, wow. I always tell people we need to eat grass for at least 6 months, because it comes 6 months later, 6 to 9 months, sometimes even 1 year. Yeah. So I have I knew about it. So in between, I try to find rentals. Rentals is like immediate. Right.
Oh,
You get
there's
the money.
no waiting time for rental for the commission.
Yeah, you rent one house at that time was about maybe 2,000 plus. Some if you rent condo it's about 3,000, 4,000, right? It's on the spot. Like light sign, okay, you get the commission 1 week later, you get money. So even I do I do rental of rooms.
Okay.
Rooms is only like couple hundred, 6, 7, 800. Yeah. So I still do that lah.
Okay, I see. Okay. So because that first client that you got from that show flat is a walk-in, I'm actually curious. That means you as a tagger, you get the full commission or how?
Okay.
Because
I mean, is very money person.
because okay, so one thing, maybe you can also share a bit about how the tagger actually earn from the whole thing lah.
Yeah, like if your appointments are set by other agents.
Yeah, correct.
Come and meet you.
If you serve a direct buyer, of course, your role is no longer a tagger. You are the agent. So you get the full com. So for example, if the com for that condo is 2%, then you get full 2%. Yeah. So if I serve a walk-in and I'm the agent, of course I get the full 2%. So of course, as agents, we would prefer to be the main agent.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But tagger is additional income. Yeah. Because let's say I am stationed in that show flat, waiting for walk-in, but there's no walk-in.
Yeah.
But there are agents who bring in the buyers.
Yeah.
So that's where I can get that bit more of income from being a tagger.
Okay.
And a tagger usually earns about how many percent?
From the deal, from the agents.
I just give you a rough
range, because it differs with different development, right?
Say for example, a 2%, you get 0.3, 0.2.
0.3 of the 2% or
of the purchase price.
Okay.
So let's say if it's a 1 million, you get 0.2% of 1 million.
Okay, so that's about
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
2,000.
Okay. Yeah, still a healthy income.
But the waiting time is the one that you said has a bit longer, right?
Yeah. So that's why I learned that you cannot just do projects. You still have to do HDB. HDB is the bread and butter.
Okay.
Yeah, of agency work.
Are there any agents that solely specialize on private?
Yes. There are agents that just do new launches.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you ask them about HDB, they will just stay.
Is that your aspiration?
No, because I know how the market works, and it's also, it's to me, it's just being practical. I cannot be eating like just bread for 6 months. Then I get the one sum rate. Then then after another 6 months, I really cannot. So you always must already plan ahead. What is your constant income?
Okay.
So basically, project income is like your bonus.
I see. Okay.
You do resale, it's like your monthly, daily expenses.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good mentality to have, because one of our previous guests actually mentioned that you need to sell daily, you need to sell weekly, you need to sell quarterly, you need to sell monthly for different sources of income.
Yeah.
Like your daily income is basically your what you need for your basic necessities, and you have already positioned it that way because when you push the HDB sales, you are already pushing your basic necessities. The income for your necessities. But then when you go for the big projects, that is your bonus, as you mentioned.
Correct.
Yeah. So I think that is really brilliant. What does it take to be a Kilat Tagger?
I think after COVID, market was crazy. Because everyone was like, for 2 years they cannot spend, right?
Yeah.
Too much money already. So I even had like Zoom closing, just by showing through the virtual tours of the show flat, because at that time, then they start to have all these virtual tours for show flat, and people don't want to wait until they say, okay, you can go to the show flats. They want to buy first, right? So I think one of the biggest show flat. Development Treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I think, when I started to have my mark lah, Kilat Tagger, because I closed quite a number there as a tagger. I didn't have a direct sale.
Okay.
Yeah, but I closed quite a number.
I mean, that's good because for viewers who don't know, Treasure at that point of time, it was one of the few affordable private condos, private new launch at that point of time.
Yes, definitely.
And it's like I think the smallest room was 800,000. The one bedder or the studio.
No, it was 588 because I was tagging this agent, and we managed to get at 588 one bedroom.
Oh, 588, bro.
Seriously,
not 800.
588.
Okay.
Oh, that one was.
I mean, gonna be agent.
Yeah, that's why I failed 4 times.
It's okay, man. When I think about it, also, I failed once. But when you think about the dollar and cents that you can earn, nothing will stop you lah. You just keep taking the exams seriously. Yeah.
Okay, so Nas must take the exam. Yeah.
Nas busy.
Yeah.
Okay. So what exactly does it take to be a Kilat Tagger?
So as I wasn't just closing Treasure. During that point in time, like 2018, 2019, there were like quite a number of new launches, new projects, all at the same time.
I think
like,
Pasir Ris 8 also, is it?
Yes, you have Pasir Ris 8, you have Park Como, you have Jovel, Treasure, and one more. Yeah, one of my favorite, Park Esta.
Paesta.
So I also
nearby here.
Yeah, it is very beautiful project lah. I love that development. So we didn't like say those 2 years. I mean, I probably closed more than
30 transactions.
More lah.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
As a tagger.
As
Okay.
a tagger, but it's still a
Yeah, it's still a
So
sizable income.
yeah.
yeah, so that's when like and I think because I am I know about the development so much. So anything you ask, I can tell you. Anything the buyer object, I can make them agree. So it was always, the closing rate was probably 9 out of 10. The closing rate lah. So that's why I don't know how then I say kilat lah, because
Really,
like it's a quick transaction and almost a yes. At that time.
So I want to extract from you something. You mentioned that if they disagree or they don't want, you are able to influence them into purchasing.
I don't say influence.
So what are some of the tactics that you use, sales tactics
Wow, this
that
one
you can share?
This one must pay, no?
Oh no.
No. No. Sometimes, as buyers, right? Of course, we as agents, we are also buyers. So of course, we also think about how they see. You see, for example, Treasure. One of the main concern was, wow, so many units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to sell in the future?
How to sell in the future? How are traffic?
Oh yeah.
I tell you all now. Now you all go to Treasure.
Yeah.
Do you see the traffic? Not?
No. Quite smooth, are they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do we tell the buyers? Ma'am, this Treasure is not just all. It's not just people who owns. There will be a lot of tenants because there's a lot of one bedder, two bedder, and tenants usually don't drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're talking about traffic, so you think about it. Nearest MRT is there, Sime. So they take the MRT, or you can even walk to Tampines, right? And you say no, still got a lot of cars. Man, because of this Treasure, they built this road Tampines Lane specially for residents of Treasure. And it's called Tampines Lane. No, your address is Tampines Lane. No, be atas. Oh yeah, okay. You know, some things like that lah.
Okay lah, I also want to buy lah.
Yeah, it's not influence, but it's factual lah.
Yeah.
Right. It's just that sometimes they don't see how we see it because we are into it. So when you think about it, actually it's true. So just now, I mean, I was just there. I say, seriously, where's the traffic?
Yeah, correct. It's always empty.
Yeah, right.
And it's quite surprising because it connects to PIE.
Exactly. So I even asked one of my agents was saying that, babe, how every morning? No it's okay. Maybe a while only. Because they have traffic light. Yeah.
The traffic light.
Sometimes we perceive things.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. Assumptions also.
So before we go to the last part about the project that you actually what's it called, marketing, maybe can you share like what does it not what does it take, what is it about you that makes you really interested to be learning about the development itself, all these new launches?
What is it about? Why?
Yeah, why do you like it so much?
Okay, I love doing HDB sales also, and I also do private resale. But why new launches, or we call it building under construction? Because to me, it's a bit challenging, you know. If you are going to sell something to a person who has not seen the physical unit yet, so it's about how you are able to convince. That's a challenge, right?
Yeah.
And I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And the show flat, of course, people will say, show flat all very nice, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
It's true,
Yeah.
right? But we also say, sir, these are all IDs. So it's all going to be plain whitewash paint on your wall. Yeah. But of course, when they see the show flat, very nice. Yeah. Is it going to be the same? I said it will be similar. But it's true. Like I said, I've been to like Park Esta and just now Treasure. I was just telling the agent, hey bro, this one is similar to the show flat. Like how it is, the unit, it was how it was in the show flat.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
So like the wooden panel, all this.
No, as in the main furnishings, like the kitchen, the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah. But the main thing is like the walls, we know that it's on white wall. It's just white wall.
Okay.
Yeah. So why I like to go into like BUC or new projects is to be able to convince a person to buy something that they haven't seen physically. That's really something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And what is the current project that is, or perhaps the up and coming project that you will be tagging or also selling?
Marketing,
Marketing, yeah.
Okay. So I'll just add on a bit. This Saturday, 20th July, is the balloting of Cassia.
Okay.
Cassia is, okay, a bit of marketing. Cassia is the last piece of freehold in Flora Drive. And at a very attractive price starting from 800 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
For new launches, honestly, very hard for you to get anything below 1 million now. And this is freehold.
Yeah.
Freehold. Yeah. So that's going to be this Saturday. So for those who didn't submit the check, which is yesterday was the deadline. So hopefully Saturday, if there's any balance units, do consider, you know, to look at Cassia because it's the freehold. It's the last piece of freehold at Flora. And of course, the upcoming one in September, they are targeting mid-September around there is Emerald of Katong. Yeah. So that's by Simlian.
Oh.
The developer. Same as Treasure.
So we can expect low MCST fees, all this.
Hopefully. yeah, like Treasure.
Yeah.
Pretty attractive, the MCS fee, the maintenance fee. Yeah. So Emerald of Katong, it's going to be one of the largest because it's about 800 plus units.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Where exactly is it located?
Near Tembusu, Katong. It's Tembusu Road there lah.
Tembusu Road means it is behind the, what's that called?
Katong.
Juchat punya.
Near
It's near I-12 Katong lah, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Further down a bit. The Katong complex.
I also don't know how to explain. Yeah.
Where they supposedly want to go for en bloc, right? Yeah, around there.
Okay.
So you have a few.
Oh, so the Katong complex that is gonna on block, it's gonna be replaced with that development.
No. But this Emerald of Katong is somewhere nearby.
Okay. And what do you think are the key things that people can look out for this particular development?
If you talk about like economic sense, developer bought this land at a much lower land cost.
Okay.
So we would expect them not to have reasonable price it reasonably lah. Because around the area it's already about 2005, 2006 per square foot.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we hope that it'll be about the same. Usually it'll be slightly higher lah. But still, I think it'll be below 3,000 definitely.
Okay.
And I think that would be probably also if you look at around the area, you already have the Musugrand, you have Continuum, which is a freehold, and then you have this Emerald of Katong. So there's a number of choices for buyers.
Okay.
And what about the amenities of the area?
Amenities, you have the Katong complex. I want to. Okay, I don't shop. I want to. I only know Parkway Parade. Yeah, and then it's quite near to the TEL, the new station.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's probably like 2 to 3 bus stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what makes it special. Makes the
and District 15 is people's favorite.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's like the
What do you call it? OCR, is it?
the Nasim of the East, District 15. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I just want to check with you if they are interested in like getting one of the projects that you are marketing, promoting, right? How and where can they find you?
Yes.
Google me. No.
Wow, the Kilat Tagger.
Can you try now? Well, of course, they can contact me. Yeah, at I give my number.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so they can contact me. I'm Jana at 9838-3445.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about your socials? Yeah, like your social media, Instagram.
Yes, it's at Realtor SN Jana. Yeah,
Realtor SN Janna.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Google me lah. I think can. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you guys can actually comment down below.
Yeah.
Kilat Tagger. Yeah. Comment down below Kilat Tagger, and we will give you the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also probably to add on, if those who are keen to know more about this industry, you have yet to become an agent, you are considering, and you want to know the honest truth about this industry, how is it like? Yeah, feel free to just PM me. Yeah. I'll tell you the real stuff. Well, now also I'm telling you the real stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. I mean, do you have any last questions?
No.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we conclude today's episode of the Podium with SN Jannah,
Yes.
the realtor, also known as Kilat Tagger.
Yes.
I would like thank you for being here.
Yes.
Pleasure.
And with that being said, we like to close the curtain on the Podium for episode 2. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.